Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? Me llamo Alex. This is RG. I don't. I still pass Spanish.
Yeah? Didn't we talk about Spanish in the last episodes?
Hey, maybe.
Anyway,
Anyway,
welcome to another music reaction.
yep.
Today,
I'm actually really excited for this one.
we are checking out
Um,
a brand new Linkin Park song that just dropped. It's for the 20th anniversary of Hybrid Theory. So I guess this was recorded back then with Chester. Um, uh, would you call yourself a Linkin Park fan?
uh,
Well, I know the answer to that.
Dude.
They don't know the answer to
Living
that.
Things. That's one of like. It's a very important album in my childhood.
We listened to that quite a bit
Oh yeah,
when it came out,
still do.
and I remember very distinctly. I mean, Hybrid Theory came out when your brother was born.
Yeah.
And, yeah, and whenever I hear a Hybrid Theory song,
Yeah.
I think of him being born because one of those, yep, when something comes out.
Yep.
So we both very much like Linkin Park. Linkin Park, I really like. You know, they do have some stuff that's like, eh.
It's true. Especially on the more like trend like our time.
Yeah, the more modern stuff.
Yes.
I wasn't a big fan of. But Hybrid Theory, Meteora. I still remember the day I bought that CD. I bought that CD in New Orleans and listened to it on the drive from New Orleans to Wisconsin several times, almost the whole ride, just over and over. Minutes to Midnight was awesome.
Ugh, that album is so amazing.
Love that album. And then the last one that I really liked was Living Things.
Yeah.
So, but really excited to hear a song. Just even getting to hear Chester's voice again.
It's gonna be weird.
It'll be very cool.
Okay.
So let's check it out. Here is Linkin Park. It's called "She Couldn't." What do you think so far?
I could see why it was put off the album because of it's more of a controversial sound to what.
No, I wouldn't say it's. There's
It's a little bit different.
No, there's definitely nothing controversial about the song, but you can see often, many of my favorite bands have put out, when they put out unreleased material, and then you hear it, and most of the time, you
know why.
You instantly know, okay, I get why this wasn't on the album. Not that this is bad.
No.
It does sound like a demo.
Yeah.
The vocals are not in the front of the mix at all.
They're definitely quiet, and they're definitely back there.
Right. So that's interesting. I thought if they would release something like this, it would be, remix kind of a thing, and but it does sound very demo-y. Hybrid Theory didn't have a lot of slow parts, so it was interesting hearing, Chester's vocals being slow and melodic, because it just wasn't that album.
Oh, where are we on the lyrics?
We're right here with the lyrics. But then when Shinoda comes in with his rhymes, he has such a good flow, and he sounds so good. I can't think of a song I've ever heard him where he didn't sound good.
Yeah.
So let's keep going. So good. There's a little in the end in there.
A what?
In the end.
Yeah.
It's a ding ding. Now that I've said it, you probably hear it. It's just the two notes going back and forth. It's very in the end. I was waiting for him to come back in. I was waiting for Chester to come back in. So there you have it. That's "She Couldn't" by Linkin Park, which will be on the Hybrid Theory 20th anniversary re-release that it looks like they're doing. Thoughts? What are you thinking?
I mean, obviously you can see why it was put on the album. It's not, but partially why is because it's definitely not a single type of song. It's something that you put in there like as a story type of thing. Like you're trying to send a message or something.
It's not a single. It's an
No,
it's
not
an
a
album
single at
cut.
all. It's an album song, and that's kind of why it's weird hearing it as a single 20 years later. So, I mean, would I add it to a playlist? It's too demo-y, I guess, but you know,
So I think one, it was definitely like a minute and a half too long.
yeah,
Um,
intermission,
and
3.5 to 4 minute.
so we stopped after like the first verse and chorus, and we kind of talked about the vocals kind of being in the back, and maybe they were, their intention was obviously to lift up, because that's when that second verse hit. Chester's vocals were clear.
Yeah, they were way better.
And
way better.
And amazing. I mean, you heard his vibrato in there, and it was so good. And that verse is definitely the highlight of the song.
Yeah.
And to me, honestly, Chester's voice is always the highlight of a Linkin Park song. 95% of the time. Okay. I mean, when Shinoda comes in, it's good. And he kind of breaks things up a little bit, right? So there isn't a lot of monotony. But when Chester's singing is when Linkin Park is, so even like a song like why can't I think of the damn name for Minutes to Midnight?
Bleed It Out.
Bleed It Out, yes. Like Bleed It Out, like Shinoda's doing great, right? Shinoda's killing it, but it's not till Chester comes in where it's like bam, like that's the song.
Yeah.
So when it gets to that second verse, and then the verse is like
it's 4 lines.
Yeah, it's 4 lines. And then it's over and done with, and that makes me sad because I wish there was way more of him in the song. Way more of him in the song. So it is what it is. It was great to hear his voice again on something new for sure. I'd love to see if they have more stuff. I was really hoping, it's very rare, right? As we said at the beginning, it's very rare that you hear one of those songs, those unreleased songs, that is just as good as anything else on that record.
Yeah.
The exception to that rule I just thought of is Guns N' Roses. Last year, I believe it was last year, when GNR did the 25th, I think it was 25th anniversary or whatever.
Appetite.
Maybe it was 2 years ago. Yeah, the anniversary for Appetite, and they put out that song. Jeez, well, I can't remember that song. Shadow of Your Love. The second I heard the first notes of that song, I was transported back to 1987, and it sounded just like every other song on that album, and it rocked so effing hard. So I think that's how you do an unreleased song. But anyway, so out of 10, what are you gonna give it?
5.
Gives it a 5.
Not bad, but it's not great.
Yeah. I mean, I'm right there with you. I mean, I'm gonna give it a 6 only because of that second verse. I put that second verse on a loop and listen to it. It's his voice is amazing there. So what do you guys think of this song? What do you guys think of Linkin Park? We've never done a Linkin Park song before because we are fans and we know all the Linkin Park songs, so there's never a reason for us to do.
Actually, maybe off their last album that they had, One More Light. I
mean, if you guys really want to see it, sure. But not a fan of that album. But let us know. Let's have a conversation in the comments. We appreciate you watching. Check us out on our Patreon page if you want to see full-length versions of our TV reactions. Album reviews or listens will be happening there soon. And we appreciate all your support. Have a good day. We'll see you in the next video.